What's up guys, my name is Aaron and today I'm going to be reviewing SremmLife 2. This is the second studio album by Rae Sremmurd, a hip-hop duo from the South. It's comprised of two brothers, Sway Lee and Slim Jimmy, and it's headed by Mike Will Made It. He's kind of the executive producer and kind of the cultivator of their sound. I was a huge fan of SremmLife. It was probably one of the biggest surprises of 2015, and I thought it was one of the top 10 albums of that year. I thought it had a really fun kind of pop trap party vibe to it. I love the energy and I love the beats on that album. I was really looking forward to this one, and although it wasn't as good as SremmLife 1, I thought this was still like a really great album. The production, again, is like really solid, really spectacular. Mike Will Made It is one of the best producers out right now. Just Like Us is really poppy, kind of sounds like it'd be like a Miley Cyrus song if that makes sense, but I like the 80s style synth on that track. The bass, the booming drums and the booming bass and stuff. It's very like introspective, and I like that it kind of sounds like an 80s trap song if that was ever a thing. Look Alive has this epic, grand space vibe, if that makes sense, with these huge synths, booming bass, and like really grand drums. I just love the kind of spacey vibe to that track. Take It or Leave It has this kind of like lounge vibe that I really like to that track. The syncopated synths are really cool. The echoey drums, I like that too. The bass, it sounds like something you'd play like on the beach, if that makes sense. Shake It Fast, I like the kind of strip club vibe that it has. I love the frenetic beat on this kind of strip club song with the kind of zooming synth on that track. The hanging electronic synth, the ad-libs, the booming bass, I just love how all these elements kind of combine together. Typically really great production from Mike Will Made It. I love the vibe of this album. I thought the production was really great for the most part. I love the energy and the vibe and stuff on this album too. Again, their energy is just infectious, really youthful, and it always makes it kind of a unique experience whenever you listen to an album of theirs. I feel like they're one of the most like different people in hip-hop right now. Starter Parties just sound so like infectious, so indignant and so hype on that track as they sing about, you know, kind of their new status in hip-hop. Shake It Fast, they really fit the hype strip club vibe of that track as they kind of, you know, just yell and just kind of go crazy. Take It or Leave It, they sound kind of sweet and kind of innocent on that track, really fits the vibe of that track as well. I like their energy a lot. That's probably one of the best things about this project, one of the coolest energy vibes in hip-hop right now. And this is really melodic too, like they have like a great ear for melody as well. Look Alive, I love the kind of epic space vibe on that track, over the grand beat and the ad-libs and stuff. Do Yoga, I like the kind of muted approach to the melody over the kind of trippy beat. Just Like Us, I like the anthemic vibe of that track. They have a good use of melody, like they know how to craft a really catchy song. I felt like this really didn't have any substance. I felt like it was just about like partying, sex, girls, showing off how much money and stuff you have. There were some attempts at positive feeling tracks, but I felt like they were kind of shallow. I know the first was like this, but I felt like this wasn't as consistent of an album, so I was paying a little bit more attention to the lyrics on this. I felt like there were some duds on this. Some songs just felt out of place. Set the Roof, this is produced by DJ Mustard. Definitely not one of the best DJ Mustard beats anyway, but I feel like DJ Mustard's sound just doesn't fit with how Rae Sremmurd, not a good mix at all. Over Here wasn't a bad beat, but I just didn't like how they approached the beat. I thought that the energy was just weird and kind of off on that track. I felt like there's more duds on this than SremmLife 1. And the features really didn't add anything at all. I feel like the only one that I kind of perked my ears up was Gucci Mane. There was no standouts like Nicki Minaj or Young Thug. So if there really wasn't any features, because that first one wasn't really that feature heavy, I felt like it could have been like that, like just don't do as many features. Overall, I thought it was just kind of like a good album. I thought it had like solid production on this, nice energy, and I like the catchy melodies on this a lot. There really wasn't any substance, and because like there weren't as many good songs on this, I noticed the lyrics a little bit more. Some songs just didn't fit. I felt like the DJ Mustard track was just out of place completely. And I felt like the features was kind of bland. I could have done without a majority of them. Overall, I would give it a B-. I still thought it was a good album, but it just didn't reach the heights of SremmLife 1. I thought that was just like a fantastic, just out of left field album, and I felt like this was just kind of like a more muted approach to that. So I was just kind of disappointed, even though it wasn't just a bad album. So what did you guys think? Did you like the album? Did you hate the album? Let me know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching. Thanks guys. Bye.